So West Virginia is going to get the ball first, and here we go. From Phoenix, and the kickoff a little bit short of the goal line, so it is returnable. And right away, we see a little pitch back that Minnesota was ready for. Winston Wright ended up with the football.
For him all season long.
Been a lot of good this year, been some not so good. A little pressure came. West Virginia picked it up. Daggy, though, not getting rid of the ball, finally does throw it up, and it is incomplete. Is the punt returner for the Gophers, who are looking to get good field position for their first offensive possession. Kind of a low punt. Fair catch right around the 42-yard line. Very banged up for a lot of the year. They are healthy right now. Tight end goes in motion on second down and short, and a handoff straight ahead run for a nice gain. Normally facing. Morgan in the shotgun. Has time across the middle, and right there on target for a completion to Dalen Wright. First down, goal to go.
So comfortable in the pocket. A four-man rush. It all gets picked up. Morgan's able to step up. He had his eyes on his receiver the entire time.
Who had great success at Minnesota with P.J. Fleck a couple years ago. Is going to come back to the program. Handoff on first down, and Thomas with a nice run inside the 10.
And then watch as they climb up to the linebackers. You see number 7 there, Josh Chandler-Simido, who could not get involved because he had a line.
Play clock again winding down. Morgan looking left, and he's not going to get away. He gets sacked.
Quickness, watch him, left side of your screen, circled for you there. Watch the move he makes to get inside. Quickness, and then gets that leverage with the left shoulder underneath the pads of Andres. Man, that's a big.
So Matthew Trickett, the place kicker, out for a 33-yard attempt, and that kick is up and no good. He missed it. Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. No score, 3rd and 6. Out of the timeout, West Virginia. Daggy with pressure coming, gets hit and kind of floated one up there that gets knocked down, almost intercepted. It'll be 4th down.
You know, Oklahoma and Iowa State are pretty good defensive teams as well.
Tanner Morgan going deep. That one is caught in traffic. Dalen Wright once again, his second big play already in this game. All the way down the field, well into West Virginia territory.
Yeah, this is trusting your receiver because there's good coverage here and another man coming over. But it's 6'3". Mr. Wright knows how to go up and get it, and Morgan trusted him to make this play.
It could be that for Minnesota, they're thinking we got 2 plays to get 3 yards. Handoff, Thomas. They don't need 2 plays. The ball comes out, though. He had the first down, and then the ball came out. Charles Woods was there to scoop it up. It's a turnover, and West Virginia comes up with the ball.
To turn Minnesota away. Now, again, here's your freshman Thomas, and he just gets the ball knocked out. It looked like it was an inadvertent knockout in the middle of the field. Was that Alston who got in there on it?
I think I'm going to give Taj Alston some credit there. I think his right hand got in to help punch the ball away.
Yeah, I don't know that he was trying to.
And it worked. It was a nice gain. It'll be 2nd and 4. Mathis gets another carry, and he will get very close to a first down. Jack Gibbons discussed it right as we were coming on the air. They believe in Tony Mathis. So we'll see how many chances he gets tonight. Pressure right up the middle, and Daggy had no chance to get away. Wow, that happened fast. That was quick. 2nd down and long. Daggy is going down right at the goal line.
Oh, man.
So out of Maywo, the first sack. Now Mafe.
Oh, and that was a no-hitter on that left side. Mahe hardly got. Look at the hands, the use of the hands to swim around the tackle and get to the quarterback. And the ball 5 yards deep into the end zone.
They do give it to Tony Mathis, and Mathis stayed on his feet. That's an important few extra yards. Tyler Sumter, punt returner Annexstead, is standing right around midfield. This one a much higher punt and a better punt. Fair catch right around the 46. Mike Leach's team got absolutely hammered by Texas Tech. Handoff on first down, and a nice move out into the open field. Man, the quickness of Bucky Irving on display there.
so quick, so talented. Watch how quickly he gets in here. And then the change of direction right back to the inside. Great feet.
And about 6. Morgan from the shotgun. Pressure got picked up very nicely by the big boys up front. And the delivery across the middle to Daniel Jackson. Very close. So they got lined up and they hand it to him. And he gets to that corner. Irving inside the 10. Gets walloped inside the 5. Hops right back up.
The edge because the tight end Revan Spanford does a great job. He gets a block there on the edge, makes sure he's able to hook number 10 Bartlett, and when you can't set the edge, you're giving up a big run.
In college football history, maybe unofficially, he gets the ball straight ahead and
oh man,
no signal yet. Touchdown. It looks unfair.
Yeah, you know, West Virginia's thinking, really? I got to tackle this guy?
How bad did he want that?
Oh.
Now go back to doing what you do normally. And they are going to run a fake. Anixted is going to run it in for the 2-point conversion.
Some fun in your bowl game. Make that young man happy, and then make another guy happy with a little more trickeration.
All right, we'll see if West Virginia's offense can get it going. The throw across the middle, and that's Winston Wright Jr. for a first down gain.
Get rid of it quickly. They've got to protect Dagey.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of time, it doesn't seem like. Mathis, the delayed handoff, and Tony Mathis with a nice run along the sideline, and he stayed in bounds long enough to get, I think, another West Virginia first down. Yeah.
You don't get rid of the ball quickly, the quarterback's going to take a beating.
Dagey throws across the middle, and that's caught for another West Virginia first down, and even more inside the 30.
Do you come back? Do you go to transfer portal? You go to the league?
Mathis straight ahead. Plus, I mean, Garrett Green, who plays behind him, is talented.
Like
Will Crowder, a true freshman, also has done a good job on the scout team this year. Dagey toward the end zone into big coverage, knocked away, but here comes the penalty flag. Trying to hit Sam James. Still more than 10 minutes to go until halftime. West Virginia looking for their first points. Dagey's going to throw. Again, tons of time. Pump fake and a penalty flag thrown. That just was awkward looking the whole way. What the fan base has been, he doesn't have the ability to help the offense with his legs very often.
Yeah, that's Wally in the end zone, hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, he definitely had a hand-fell draft. This will be his final game with the Gophers. Another handoff. Mathis didn't get there.
Nope.
On 3rd and goal, this time Gibbons and company were there. It's 4th down, and now what does West Virginia do? And they are tightly bunched with an extra offensive lineman in there as well, and they are going to fake it. Dagey rolling out, trying to find somewhere to go with the ball, and he'll run it, and he gets there. Touchdown.
Really didn't want to run that. He was really waiting to try and get that toss into the end zone. Right here he says, you know what? I got no choice. And who says he can't run? Great awareness to stick the ball inside the
start. Is lining up to go for it. And they'll throw it toward the end zone. Knocked away, incomplete. The West Virginia defense has a good opportunity here to get a stop on 3rd and long. Minnesota hands the ball off. So they're really playing. I don't want to say they weren't playing for the first down there, but Irving needed 16 yards. He didn't get close.
Minnesota wants to keep them under 100 because they're 0-6 when that happens.
Play fake, and that one into traffic, and a great catch by Sam James. Somehow hung on to the football.
There's a little bit of a competitive edge right there when you're going hurry up. You don't get to go forward with that because of the measurement.
Oh, and it could be that they're not reviewing the catch. It could be. Clock will wind now. Back to football. 1st and 10 Mountaineers. Dagey hands it off to Mathis, who made a couple Gophers miss. Then takes a hit as he goes down. Lost a yard or so. Minnesota was allowed to substitute. They got some new personnel on the field, showing some pressure on 3rd and 11, but they rush only 3. Dagey, even with that three-man rush, is going to be sacked.
Yeah, can't happen.
He's going down. Then he got some help.
The problem here for West Virginia is that they see all these guys showing blitz, and so they get confused on who's picking up whomever. And then you have a nice move by Otomewo, who just, goes from right to left, and they didn't pick him.
That was Zach Frazier's an All-American center. I mean, he's one of West Virginia's best players. Penalty flag thrown right as that ball was snapped. The punt's going to roll out of bounds inside the Gophers' 35-yard line. Power 5 defense statistically in all of college football.
Yeah. Well, you can build it faster the right way when you get a little help with the portal.
Big hole here and off to the races. Kai Thomas all the way down inside the 10.
One cut and go. Right side of this line. Look at the big cutback lane they give him. They just push the defense right where they wanted to go. Thomas read it perfectly. And then great closing speed by Mahone on the outside to keep Thomas from getting to the end zone. But that right side of the line just pushed the West Virginia guys right to the right.
They are shuffling along that line with their starting center out. Right now, Connor Olson has moved over to play center. Thomas in the game. Amen. Touchdown, Minnesota.
At the end of the play. Watch them keep their feet, just pushing guys out of the way. My goodness. That's a dominant offensive line, and you got a good back.
Just to their players.
Yep.
Willing to adjust to the personnel they have. Jared Dagey will throw it right along that sideline, and the catch made by Bryce Ford Wheaton for a West Virginia first down. And they're going to push it forward and get the first down.
That's where the money can be made.
This time, the four-man rush, who was picked up nicely. The completion across the middle, and a fumble. The ball is loose. It's still loose, and West Virginia came up with it. It was the running back, Tony Mathis, down the field after Reese Smith had the ball stripped.
Yeah, watch the end of this. Watch Mathis, the hustle to come down here.
So it's third down now and 11. More pressure coming. Dagey gets hit as he throws this time, and it's intercepted.
Throws, and this is another big hit. The blitz right up the middle. They hit home, and that's the safety blitz from Oliver. Well, actually the will linebacker. He plays in kind of a hybrid role for them, coming inside.
Minnesota ball, and they will hand the ball off. First play of the third quarter. Another big play on the ground. This time Irving, who goes down and can't believe it. He's thinking that should have been a bigger run and maybe all the way.
And watch the double team between 70 and 65, creating that lane, and then the great blocking by the receivers on the edge to give Irving choices. And when he cuts it, he does not.
Immediately the Gophers into West Virginia territory, 1st and 10. And they'll pitch it back. A little flea flicker. Morgan, though, is pressured, and he's going to go down.
Downfield by West Virginia. They were not fooled. Their safety stayed back. Morgan had no place to go with it. Nowhere to go.
Tight end came in motion and slipped. And they hand the ball off on 3rd and 20. And the running back, Kai Thomas, slips. Yeah. If West Virginia can somehow come back in this game, he may have saved the game for him with that tackle. High punt, no fair catch signal. Maybe there should have been. James goes down.
High school, Cal, Michigan State, Minnesota, Washington State.
Straight ahead, Johnson gets real close, and I think he got the first down. He has held on to it for way too long. 3rd and long here. Dagey holds on to it again and will go down. Another sack for the Gophers defense.
Missed it, and he assumed it was simply a form. Watch the left side, and you're going to have another guy coming in from out of the frame, and I don't think this gets picked up. Here comes the other one. So now it's been a change. I don't think he saw that.
Jared Dagey, he doesn't have anywhere to go with the football on a lot of these plays.
That's right.
Booming punt this time. And a fair catch all the way back at the 30. So a good punt from Tyler Sumter. Minnesota gets the ball back.
You know, and I also think that if you expanded the playoffs, that would probably help too.
Handoff on second down and a nice bounce run by Thomas. Kai Thomas gets upended, but that'll be another Minnesota first down on the ground.
Got a little caught up inside. Lance Dixon, number 5 in particular, gets caught up inside, and so Thomas makes him pay for it. When you are responsible for the outside, trust your teammates, and you stay outside and let them stay inside.
I don't think he's even quite that big, but close. Play clock winding down again. Minnesota just got it snapped, and good thing they did. The handoff to Irving. Irving into West Virginia territory inside the 40.
Care of the edge of your defense. Good running backs will bounce it and make you pay. Good blocking by the Minnesota receivers to knock out the safety. Who
Jordan Jefferson, some of the others who are trying to stand up to the big man. This time, a run blitz. Jackie Matthews got in there and upends Derek LeCaptain in the backfield. Morgan's going to throw to him short. He's got some room and will get the sack yardage back.
There's been some pushback lately with other coaches saying, look, you just can't rely on the book. You got to have some experience and some field involved.
Trickett with the long try, and this one is good. It's
pretty big save on that third down, right? To get him in range.
Got it within range, and Matthew Trickett kicked it through. You got the Stills family along the defensive line with their great West Virginia history. Dagey in the pocket will throw, and that one is completed, caught. We replay, but if you're going to do it, and I understand the reasons for doing it, do it the way this crew has done it. Mathis with the carry, and more good running from Tony Mathis. Nobody else seems to listen to me when I talk about it, but I appreciate you giving me a little platform. Dagey across the middle got a lot of zip on that throw. That was well delivered. Performance, and it has admittedly been up and down this year. You cannot question his toughness. He's going to take another hit here. Goes down. Tyler Newman, who got hurt in the first half, back in the game with the sack.
And so it's been a no contest.
Three-man rush this time. Dagey over the top, down the sideline, incomplete with some contact, trying to hit. It's 4th and 11. West Virginia's down 18-6. They're going for it. Dagey will throw deep again. Same play, same two out there, same result. Durr, back-to-back plays. Pressure comes up the middle. Morgan throws, and his receiver slipped, and the ball was intercepted.
Hey, you'll see Michael Brown-Stevens slip. Wow. But it looked like Woods didn't pick up the ball until the very last second. His eyes are on Michael Brown-Stevens. Then all of a sudden the ball.
Mountaineers came up with their second turnover from their defense, and another handoff. Johnson stumbles forward, but he got tackled. That was a nice play by Mariano Sori-Marin.
Not right now. No one's gonna fall for it.
That ball fielded right at the 10. Tanner Morgan will hand it off straight ahead, and that's going to be a Minnesota first down.
Look, he had Ohio State on the ropes the way he was playing in that opening week game.
Morgan faked it to Thomas, now throws, and the pass is caught. Now the West Virginia defender was saying no. So we're going to take a break. One quick look before we do.
Not a touchdown.
Minnesota's played great defense all game, really all year. Thomas this time strung out. Dante Stills was there to help stuff that play. It's a loss.
Team this year. We talked about the Bowling Green loss. I also think the Illinois loss.
Yeah.
That was one that, Minnesota fans go, oh, come on.
3rd and 6. Pressure comes. Dagey dumps it short, and a nice open field tackle. Mathis stopped well short of the first down. Phillip, underrated assistants in college football.
When he took over anytime soon.
Yeah, he signed a new extension. What, a 3-year deal for a defensive coordinator?
Yeah.
An extra offensive lineman in for 3rd down at short. Irving the carry behind that big side of the line with the yard plus. And maybe that's part of the point from PJ Fleck is if it takes that to get everybody talking about him, let's do it. Thomas inside the 30 gets tackled.
Schluter, the left tackle, took his man outside, and Thomas found that crease and got into it. He is smart.
On third down, Morgan keeps it. There goes Tanner Morgan, and he'll go into a slide to get the Minnesota first down, stay in bounds.
I think the use of the clock, PJ's trying to let it end without that happening.
Thomas to the 5 and inside the 5 on second down. Out of the timeout, Morgan is going to take a knee.
Very curious to see what Daigie decides to do.
Final play from scrimmage here. West Virginia running the ball. They'll add a few yards to their total, but no more points. The Minnesota defense was just dominant tonight.